then I'm going to press share screen. Share screen. Oh, sorry, I've got one more person waiting. Let me just admit this person, AD Smith. Okay. Told you it was 16, guys. Okay. So, sorry, guys, one sec. You always have one of those moments at the beginning of the where you have a heart attack. Right, okay, guys, thank you so much for giving up your Tuesday night. Whoever has brought you on this call must think such a lot of you and cares about your health and your wealth and whatever you're going to get from this call tonight. I just want to remind you that you are in control of your future, where you focus in life, your energy flows, and you are in a community now of like-minded people that are, you know, paving the way. That is what Isagenix is about. So I'm going to go through the products and talk about the business, and then get back to the person that's brought you on this call at the end. Hopefully you guys come on board with us. So I just wanted to read this question. So if you could change anything about your life in the next 90 days, what would it be? Now, the reason why I'm starting with a question is I know at this moment in time what's going on in the world. A lot of you would say probably good health. A lot of you would probably say the health of your family. A lot of you might be saying, you know, you've not got an income at this moment in time and you're struggling, and we're here to help bridge that gap. So really keep that question in your mind as you're going through this presentation. So at this moment in time, our food is not nutrient dense. It is depleted, there's toxin, there's pesticide. So even when you think you're eating healthy and you're getting all your greens and your organics, you're not actually getting from your food what you would have been, say from your grandparents would have had to have eaten today 8 oranges to derive the same amount of vitamin A from an orange that your grandparents would have had. So it's crazy. And also fast food, we in the UK need quick, convenient food. So unfortunately, well, not so much now, hopefully, because people are inside house cooking, you know, healthy meals. But unfortunately, the statistics are there. So obviously, we are one of UK is the largest market for fast foods and, you know, ready-made meals. I mean, God, the plastic that it's cooked in, and our food just isn't what it used to be, and so we've really had to look at where we're getting our food from, and this is where Isagenix bridges that gap. So we all know that we've got problems as a nation and as a generation, and we know that 6 out of every 10 adults in the UK are classed as being overweight or obese, which is really bleak. And also, if nothing changes, more than 5 million people will have diabetes by 2025. So those statistics, especially for, you know, people who see this day in, day out, like I have so many people saying that they've got, like, is it type 2 diabetes, the one that's controlled, like the one that they get by not eating well? So it's not real. So I just wanted to, I'm not going to bore you PowerPoint, but this one is just to reassure you that our products are sourced and selected from raw materials. We've got good ethical values and morals with trade, and we're sourced from the finest quality products. We meet all the guidelines and expectations, and we just want you to know that, like, our nutrition is, you know, the best of the best. So what is it? What is Isagenix? It is basically nutrition made simple. We've got natural ingredients. It's all backed by science. There's no compromise on quality. You know, you can support any goal. So if your goals are, you know, I've got people, because obviously I work in a gym, or I worked in a gym, that want guys that want to lose weight but build lean muscle, girls that want to, you know, lose that baby weight around the stomach. You have people, you know, business guys that like don't sleep very well and they've got high stress levels. It's literally fits all, and you wouldn't believe how much nutrition just fixes all of those problems. So tastes amazing as well, obviously, big thing. You don't want to be like starting something and it not tasting great because it's supposed to be good for you. These products are amazing, and obviously it helps support a lifestyle change. So basically, Isagenix is obviously the vehicle that we use is obviously wellness products. So we're a global wellness billion-dollar wellness company, and we have our staple food, which is there's three main. So one of them is our Isagenix shake. So it's got 24 grams of high powered protein. It is basically the best. It's grade 7, so it's basically it's pure press. There's nothing like it on the market. It's from New Zealand happy cows. It is got 24 multivitamins, minerals, probiotics, and micronutrients in. Like, you couldn't get that much nutrition from one thing. And so for me, as a mum, a busy mum of 3, this has been a lifesaver for convenience, and to be able to, and there's lots of other people on this call as well that are mums. Like, it really is a lifesaver because you just blend it. Everybody's got time to have a minute to blend something and take it out through the door and drink it. So, and also for anybody that's on here that is what's the word, vegan, you can have the plant-based one, so it's pea and brown rice mixed together, so molecularly it's the same structure as a whey, and I've got quite a lot of people that are vegans that use this system as well. Then we've got our second staple, which is our Nourish for Life. So this drink it's got B vitamins in, and what it does is when you drink its berry flavour on your cleanse days, which I'll go through in a minute, it acts like Pac-Man, and it just takes all the rubbish out of your blood and it clears it. So it's such a really refreshing drink, and it's so good for your blood, just to clear all that visceral fat out. So that's the second staple. The third staple is Ionic Supreme. Now this bad boy we call mummy juice, or stress relief drink. You can take it in the morning, and it's got adaptogenic herbs in from the remotest part of Peru. So it is traditionally just a drink, and you take it in the morning, and what it does is it acts on your cortisol level, so your fight or flight, puts it into a relaxed state so that you can cope with stress. So I sometimes take this at night as well to have a restful night's sleep if I've got a lot going in through my mind. So they're the 3 staple health. So this whole system works as a wellness system. It's not a quick fix, it's not a fad diet, it is a lifestyle change, and all of these products work in sync to help your body go into a homeostasis, which is like a wellness, like a state of wellness that your body will go into. So yeah. Then obviously most people, when they are sticking to something healthy, find it really, really hard without having chocolate and snacks. Isagenix have got all that covered. So we've got green tea, dark chocolate, green tea, salted caramel. Like, honestly, they're like, there's 30 in a pack. You can dip it in a cup of tea. It's so good. And then you've got the Isagenix bars. So you've got the thick, crunchy ones, and then you've got the chewy ones if you like nuggets. And they're just like a full meal. So they've got like all the same 24 grams of protein in. So it's great just to put in your gym bag. It's great if for mums, like, instead of you going out and like just pulling up at petrol station and getting a chocolate bar, have one of these. Like, be organised, put it all in your bag the night before. There's no excuses on this system. We can help you with anything. And then we've got the Isagenix snacks. So these little snacks are like protein balls, I'd like to say, and what they do is they've got chromium in, and they tell your brain that you're full. So on your cleanse days, this will help level out your blood sugar levels. And I say this all the time, I wish I'd have had these when I was pregnant, because I had really low blood pressure and I kept fainting, and the nurse kept saying, have sweets with you. Now, what happens with sweets? You go up, you go back down. It's like this, whereas this just helps your blood sugar levels. And then we've got Harvest Thins, and we have sweet chili snacks as well, which are vegan friendly, and they just little protein snacks instead of crisps. So we've got everything covered. Okay, I popped this one in because I think at this time, with everybody worrying about their immune system, this is really important, okay? So this is going to help you basically get all your greens. It's got like 30 calories per serving. You can have it on a cleanse day. It's just really good for you. And at this time, like, everybody needs their immune system as high as possible. Okay, so what does a cleanse day look like? So, just have a drink. This is a basic cleanse day if you're trying to lose weight. I get it if you're trying to post it protein paste and you're not trying to lose weight. You can obviously speak to your coach that brought you on this call, and you can mix it up as much as you want. But I know for me that when I first started it, I went all in and I wanted to do like this. So you'll have your Isagenix drink for breakfast, you'll have your shake for breakfast, your shake for lunch, and then you'll have a neutrally balanced meal at night. Don't forget that for some of us that are on here, like I don't just have it as a shake, I actually have it as a smoothie bowl. And if you follow some of the girls on here and you want to jot down their names, we all do different smoothie bowls. We put desiccated coconut, we have a bit of granola, we have a bit of chocolate, like whatever we want, fruit, everything, berries, and we make it quite thick. So I'm just gonna, somebody else has just popped on. So let me just see if I can, oh no, it's chat. Okay, so this is the cleanse day. This is what a cleanse day looked like. Now, I don't know if you've heard of intermittent fasting before, but if you want to research that and do the science, my God, it's insane. Like, you can literally have so many health benefits. So you're basically, what happens is your body stops working on food and it starts working on self-healing. So everything that your body needs and wants, it goes to there. So it basically reverts all your body back to neutral. So say if your organs are all swollen because they're used to stress and toxins and you're always eating, you never have a break, it basically puts your body back into like neutral. And it just is just a whole game changer with energy. You feel amazing the next day. So just have a look what this is. Oh yeah, yummy, I love this. Right, okay, everyone loves cleanse days. So you'll have your Isagenix in the morning, you'll have your Nourish drink 4 times in the day, and you can have it as a hot tea, you can have it whatever you want. Oops, somebody else has jumped on. And then you'll take your snacks, which will help you with your blood sugar levels. Then you'll also have, you can have like one of the chocolates as well. And also I've probably missed it because this is off the end of it, but we've got these little drinks called e-shots. Now these e-shots, which you'll see here, are natural sustained energy, and they were actually thought up by the founder's son, Eric Coover. And basically he was a student and he was at uni, and everybody was drinking these really like energy drinks, like monster drinks, and they're really bad, full of sugar. You go up, you go down. And he made these, and believe me, if you've ever had one before, they give you a proper buzz. Like they keep you going for in the morning, afternoon, slum. They're amazing. Okay, just go to the next one. Oh, it froze then. Okay. So Isagenix has been basically compared to the healthy heart diet. So with a healthy heart diet, it's what traditionally the doctor would put you on if you had to lose weight or you were having an operation. And we've had studies to show that Isagenix is 56% more likely to get rid of weight loss with Isagenix, 47% more fat loss with Isagenix, and twice as much visceral fat with Isagenix. So those statistics are really big. Like, we are impacting world health. So these are some of the fab transformations that you are going to see. Now, we've all got different transformations. Their bodies are all different. Sitting and looking at these, you can see Lara's at the bottom. Like, these are just insane. So have a quick scan. These are all amazing. And then I just want to quickly explain what this is. So when you join Isagenix, obviously to keep you accountable, you will need to work closely with your coach, and you can also do this IsaBody challenge. Now, it's free to enter. It's a 16-week challenge. It's a total body transformation because you'll be listening to your coach, you'll get coached along the way, and at the end you'll get £150 worth of free products to spend, okay? And you could win an honourable mention, which will be £500, which Lara did. And then you can basically, if you get put through to the semi-final, it's 1,000, then it's 5,000 for the final, and then the grand prize, you'll get flown to America, and you could win up to 50,000 American US dollars, which is insane just for getting fit. Hello. Like, this is so good. So obviously my story quickly. So my name's Gemma Elizabeth. I've been on the products for just over a year now, and I was a mummy fit instructor. And I felt really bad for my mums because they were working really hard in my classes, but they weren't really seeing any results. And I wanted to try out first to see if it worked on me. And then obviously I kind of gave it all to my clients, and they got amazing results as well. And so for me, mine wasn't really so much about a body transformation, more of a head. I don't know if anybody can relate to this, but I didn't really feel like me. I felt like a shell. At the time, I was finishing a degree, I had a job, I had my third child, I wasn't really going through a good personal space either. And Isagenix came along just at the right time. So guys, if I could tell you that Isagenix is a personal development with a paycheck, if it's given you community, if it's given me focus, it's given me a bank balance, it's given me abs, it's given me lifelong friends, it's given me everything that I could possibly want, that is my story basically. And I don't train as much now as what I used to, but because I've got grade 7 protein that's going in my body, it is sustaining me. And you know, I have so much energy, and I'm so happy and grateful for this company every single day when I wake up. So that's my story. And then we've just got a couple of other stories here. So Lara is going to do the business later, but that's her transformation on the right hand side. That is with no exercise. She is one hot girl. And the face I absolutely love. Lara's actual pictures get shown all over the world because she's a boss, and she is also got a funny face there and a sexy face there. Sorry, Lars, but that's the truth. And then Claire's on the other side. So Claire's lost 4 stone, and I think it keeps going, but she's lost that weight. She tried every diet under the sun, like literally every single diet, yo-yo dieter. Tried Isagenix, the last diet she'll ever try. She's been on the products for over the 2 years now, and her weight she's lost 4 stone and keeps going, but it's been sustained, so it's not yo-yo anymore. She can eat what she wants. She goes out the weekend, she has a bit of a beer, she has, you know, curry, whatever, and she's absolutely back straight on it, cleansing her body the next week. I always like to put John's photo in, because can people just take that out, take a minute to look? John is completely different. It absolutely blows me away. Not only has John lost loads of weight, he's also met the love of his life, Julia, which Lara's been a bridesmaid for. It's been put back a year, but hey, we won't talk about that. And then I'm just going to bring on Georgia. Hey, Georgia, should mute yourself. So I'm going to mute myself and let Georgia take this away. But I met Georgia last year. We've got a really good friendship. And as you can see, she is just a boss. So I'll let you talk, Georgia. Mute yourself.
Hello. Oh, thanks, Jen. That was amazing. Thank you very much. Yeah, so I basically started using the products about a year ago. I was a new mum. I was just, the only way I can describe it was like extreme exhaustion. I was tired all the time. I was trying to do everything right. I've always been a really healthy eater. So I was eating well. I was exercising as much as I could, but I just had no motivation. My skin was dull, my hair was dull. I was struggling to just lose my last bit of baby weight. And I just, similar to what Jen was saying, like I just didn't feel like myself at all. And a very good friend of mine, Amanda, who's on the call, she reached out to me and said that I really think you should give these products a go. I think it'll be really, really good for you. And I've got to be honest, I was really skeptical because I'd heard of other like kind of shake things, and I just put it in the same category as that. And I wasn't sure if it would be for me, but I thought, you know, I'm going to go along. She had one of these tasting nights, tried some of the bits and bobs, went away, did my own research, sent her a million questions. And then I was like, do you know what have I got to lose? I'm just going to try it and see how I get on. And so I wasn't really, again, looking for a massive physical transformation. I just really needed something for my energy. So I started, no word of a lie, within 3 days, my energy went like that. It was crazy. And even my partner noticed it, my mum noticed it, everyone around me was noticing this shift in me. And I thought, wow, okay, this really, really works. So I stuck on the system. And I just want to say, so I've been using the system consistently now for over a year, kind of just doing maintenance. But since the beginning of everything that's been happening, and obviously being stuck in our homes, I have fell in love all over again with the products. I've been back fully on the system, 2 smoothies a day, using all my pre-workout. I've been training harder than I've trained in God knows how long in my garage. And it just makes you realize what a gift we have, and just so excited to share this with people, because I didn't know I needed this. You don't know what you don't know, but you don't know how good you can feel unless you give it a try. And that's what I did, and that's what Jem did. And that's what a couple of the other girls did on the call. And yeah, I'm so grateful, so grateful.
Oh, thank you so much, Georgia. I love hearing your story, because it's really to watch somebody else's growth over a year, and we've worked so closely together. It's just so nice. And I feel like we've proper got like a little community now, and it will grow. It will keep growing. Right. Thanks so much, Georgia. Okay. I don't know why it gets stuck. Okay, so the other question that I wanted to ask, now we're moving on to the business section, is are you living your ideal life? So I really want you to just take the time to think about this. Are you just going along with the flow? Are you, you've been to school and then you're doing your, your degree, then you've gone to work, you're working 9 to 5, so it's, 40 hours a week, you work for 40 years to retire on 40% of what you've earned. And I don't know about you, but that doesn't light me up. Like, I don't get out of bed and think, yay, I can clock watch today. Like, I know that's the reality for some people, but seriously, if you're not making a side income from your smartphone, one, it's a dumb phone, and two, get with the 21st century. Like, guys, if you're not making like multiple streams of income, when something like the COVID-19 comes along, you're wiped out. You've got no other income. So you have to start thinking out of the box. So the vehicle that we use is obviously Isagenix. So obviously, just to make it aware, everybody is looking for a side income stream. Literally, eBay, Airbnb, Amazon, Uber, like everybody is looking for that extra income. And we're here today just to show you a different way. Like, it's just a different way. So it's just a referral. So we refer people every day as women, hair, makeup, nails, guys, beers, or whatever it is that cinema, and you don't get paid. Like, I was the go-to girl for everything. I would hook everybody up with everything, hair extensions, nails, blah blah. I'd never get paid off that. Whereas now we've got this really amazing like scheme. So you just refer somebody, and every day for the rest of your life, every month, you will get paid off that one conversation. Okay, so I'm just going to go through this really quickly. I'm not going to go through it in depth. There's 3 ways of get paid with Isagenix. So the first one is product introductory bonuses. So for example, Georgia enrolls her mum and her sister. If she enrolls a mum on an ultimate pack and a sister on an ultimate pack, she'll get £50 for the first one, £50 for the second. But if she does it in the same consecutive week, Monday through to Sunday, that will double. So she'll make £200. Then the second one is rank. So when you make rank advancements, okay, there's loads of different ranks. Well, there's not those, there's only like 4 or 5. But when you make rank advancements, you'll make additional money. So she'd make £37 additional to that for making her first rank. There's a crystal reset, so that's 74. So now she's made £274 off referring 2 people, okay? Then if they duplicate that, it goes to 570, and that can be repeated and repeated and repeated and repeated. So just imagine that tree going off, and you get paid off everybody in your network every Monday. The second one is called the residual income. So every single product that you buy, that you eat, so you eat your overheads, that your people that you referred are eating, is attached to a BB point. Now, when you accumulate so many BB points, you will basically make a cycle. Now, a cycle is only £40, but £40 for you doing the work once and you getting paid from is immense. Our upline, Gary Dean, she is the New Zealand's top income earner. She makes on average, and obviously this isn't a normal, so she was a chartered accountant, but she makes on average about £4,000, correct me if I'm wrong, girls, a week, doing this, because her tree's grown and grown and grown. And the third one is pools. So basically every time you get into a different rank, there's a pot of money that Isagenix very generously put in a pot, and you get shares depending on how many people you bought in and where you are. So there's 3 main sides of income, and believe me, it quickly grows. So yeah, just wanted to get. And then I'm going to put myself on mute and just let Lara talk about her business. So Lara, I hope you're still there. She is an absolute gun in this business, and we've been working alongside each other for over a year. We've made the most amazing friendship, and she's the best coach ever. So I'm just gonna so I'm just gonna mute myself and then let Laura talk.
Hey guys, thanks so much, Jem. I absolutely love listening to you talk. So basically, I before Isagenix, basically I was a burnt out nurse, and I was really, really struggling. I was doing long shifts. I was struggling financially because there was always more month at the end of the money. And I'm sure guys on this call, you can relate to that. And also I was really, really bad with my diet. Like I was getting home and I was eating pizzas, and I love pizzas for those of you that know me, and I still have one periodically, but I was making really poor choices and I quickly put on weight. So when I was introduced to this opportunity, I kind of shared with a few family and friends, like Jem said. I just did referrals like we do for hair and nails and beauty products all the time. And it quickly grew, but it was organically. And it wasn't until I went to a massive event, which was called Celebration in Birmingham last year in March, which is where Jem came along for basically the first event. And then she basically enrolled then and there. And we've been in massive action, and we've been changing people's lives, both physically and financially, over the past year. And, you know, like for me, I've just bought my own 4-bed detached house. Well, mine and Dan's 4-bed detached house. And, you know, and I've got a beautiful car, and I'm hopefully going to get a new one. And, you know, I've gone down from being a full-time burnt out nurse to working literally less than 20 hours a week, which is insane. And so what I would just urge all of you to do is just, if you're not, like Gemma said earlier, if you're not making a side income, like look at a vehicle that you get fired up about and really go for it, because it really can change your life. And I know the things that I've mentioned are materialistic things, like the house and the car, and I'm not saying it to brag, I'm showing you what is really, really, really possible. And, you know, like we've got some of the best coaches in this team, like me, Gemma, there's Amanda and Georgia. Like we've got some really, really good coaches, and we can all work with you if you literally want to go and explode your business. Thanks, Jem.
Oh my God, I love listening to everybody's story. So I'm just gonna, so quickly, I know we're rounding off now. So our vision is to impact world health and free people from physical and financial pain, and in the process create the most trusted and respected health and wellness company in the world. Now, every time I read that, I just get the chills, because we really do want to impact world health, and we want to help change people. And me personally, I want to help just pave the way for other people to know that they really can create their own life. Like whatever you dream, basically you're your own block. So if you're, and this is the vehicle to help you do that. So whatever you want to dream, just dream. Like seriously, that is it. Okay, so there's 3 main ways to get started with Isagenix. So we've got the good pack, the better pack, and the best pack. Now, obviously, the ultimate pack is if you're going to get ultimate results, you can go for that one. It's literally got everything in that you can think of to get started. Your cleanse days, your fat burners, you've got your chocolates, your e-shots, literally everything in there, greens. And then you've got the premium pack, which is the better one. And that's got everything in. So that again has got 2 meal replacements, and you've literally got all the snacks in there, and your greens and your chocolates and everything. And then obviously we've got the budget pack for people that, you know, haven't got this money, and that's absolutely fine. They're all really good packs to get started on. It's just that if you want to have the snacking options because you feel like that's going to let you down, I would go for the middle or the end one. So that is your, if you're doing this for a business, you're eating your overheads, okay? If you're not, you're just on here and you want to get hot, what I'm saying is any of these products will be good. And then obviously go back to your coach that brought you on this call and go through one of them. Again, just to re-highlight, we are a personal development company with a paycheck, okay? So all of these people that you see here, and I've personally won a few trips last year, and hopefully we'll do this year. And the world's your oyster, it really is. And you're linking arms with people on this call that are literally blowing it up. And I can see Laura laughing. I'm going to pick your brain and see why you're laughing in a minute. But yeah, I just wanted to say to you all, like, you know, if not now, when? And if not this, what? Like seriously, if you're on this call because you want to change your life, you want to lose weight, or you you know, want to change your finances, when are you actually gonna like take stock and just go for it? Like seriously, you've got nothing to lose. Oh, and I also wanted to say quickly, for any of you that worry and, you know, see money barriers and stuff, you get a 30-day money back guarantee. So if on day 28, 29 you decide, you know, it's not for you, you didn't like it, the only thing you will lose out on is your posting and packaging, and your coach will tell you how to get your products for free, your products back, so you get your money back. Isagenix quickly have loads of tools, so you're in full control. You order what you want. You can do your Isa Body Challenge on there. There's little daily exercises. There's so much stuff on your phone that you can do via an app. So like, you know, it's just immense, all the stuff that you can do on there. And then lastly, I just wanted to say thank you so much for taking the time in investing in you, and you know, just being open to learning more about what it is that we do and how we have an amazing, you know, wellness system that supports us and we build a business. So I hope it's made it clear. Now, if you've got any questions at all, okay, get in contact with the person that's brought you on this call. They will quite happily do a 3-way call with you, or, you know, just get to know your questions and understand why you're doing this. It's really important that you know why you're doing this. Is it a money, you know, a money why? Is it a product why? Is it, you know, something that's burning inside of you? And I feel like if you've got a burning desire to change your life, whether that's money, whether that's body, you're in the right place. You've just literally, you know, it's not a coincidence that you're on this call, you know. So yeah, I just wanted to say thank you again for taking your time to tune in on a Tuesday night. I hope we've brought you some love and light in this isolation times. It is going to come, we are going to come out of it, and hopefully if you come on board, you're going to come out of it looking hot. All right, guys, thank you so much. I'm going to press stop share. And I am really blown away at how many people, 17 participants. Thank you so much for taking the time to jump on. And just to let you know that we are doing a business opportunity call on Thursday night at 8:30. So if you've got anybody on, you know, any of your friends that you think might want to do the business, it might not be for you, but you might know somebody else, get in contact with the person that's brought you on, and we can literally hook you up with that. We'll be doing opportunity calls every Tuesday and every Thursday from the UK. Woo! Team Kakas. And we'll speak to you all soon. Thanks, guys.